What's up, everybody? Welcome to Carnivore BBQ. I'm Major Marinaccio. This is episode 58. Wow, here we go. All right, so this morning this evening, what are you showing me?
Year after year, they've been proving a point that the smallest towns can touch the biggest sky. No ticket to buy, just walk on through. Grab your wristband for the wine.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks. All right, so tonight I am doing 3 New York steaks and 3 spicy sausages. Here we go. All right, I just got the chat up. 20 on a Saturday in spring. Under open sky. All right, there we go. Sweet. Let's just do this. Sweet. All right, we are rock and rolling now. Sweet. All right. Welcome. So come on in, everybody. Welcome to Carnivore BBQ. Like I said, this is episode 58. I'm Major Marinaccio, and yeah, let's talk about the carnivore diet. I've been doing the carnivore diet almost 9 months. I'm a little over 70 pounds down. If you asked me a few weeks ago, it would have been 75 plus, but I've gained a little bit of weight. And this Friday, I'm going to find out exactly what that means when I do my InBody scan at the gym. But yeah, over the last almost 9 months, I've lost weight. I've returned back to the gym. Now I'm doing 3 to 4 days of resistance training a week, followed by 45 minutes of light cardio, while basically as long as it takes me to read 25 pages of my current book. And then I hit up the sauna and steam room for a collective 30 minutes. And that's been my routine. So it's not just the diet that's helped me lose the weight, but it's also the lifestyle changes that followed, including 10,000 steps a day. That is my daily goal. If you didn't know, 10,000 steps a day equates to about 500 calories extra burn each day. And at the end of 7 days in a row, 1 week, that's 3,500 calories. Equates to 1 pound of fat. So do with that as you will. BCA. All right. You know what I don't have is a water. Can I get a water, please? Thank you. All right. So we got this up. All right. So yeah, if you have any questions about the carnivore diet, fitness, my fitness trainer app, Iron Log, drones, solar, you name it. If you got a question, put in the chat. Woo! This is definitely too soon. Ooh, no, I'd be wrong. It ain't too soon. That's a perfect sear right there. Ooh, look at that. Nice. I bet these are pretty close. Yeah. Nice. Always are. For the Diablo to wherever you are. Thank you. That's delicious. Thanks, dear. Love you. All right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the carnivore diet, let me know. Other than that, I'm just gonna be here listening to my music, cooking. What's up, Katie? You want my attention again? What's up? You're good? You're not talking? Oh. So good. All right. Sweet. So I'm going to get the domes and make sure that I use these because I got some pretty good searing going on right now. Let me actually... There we go. Do this one here. 2 spicy sausages on the side. There we go. This is how I ride. There we go. So weigh me down. Burn it down. Skin salt. Sizzling sound. All right. Sweet meat. All right. So, yeah, this is going pretty quick. I preheated a little longer than I anticipated. I was having some issues with the music, but it seems to be doing pretty good once I switched to the other Wi-Fi. And I think that's why you didn't have a good replay, because you were on the other Wi-Fi still, because they're watching the movie. Might as well. What the hell? Carnivore King, and I'm doing pretty well. The round again. Sweet. So yeah, if you guys are new, hi, I'm Major Marinacho. This is Carnivore BBQ, episode 58. During this show, I make my dinner, and tonight that is 3 New York steaks and 3 spicy sausages. But yeah, every day I come out here, I cook my dinner, I talk about the carnivore diet, which I've been on for almost 9 months. Talk about my weight loss journey, which has been a little over 70 pounds, and how I did it. Going to the gym, sticking to this diet, and in a way where there's 0 errors. No cheat meals, no cheat days. Animal protein, that's it. So yeah, no fiber, no plants, no fruits, no vegetables. And currently I'm doing a version that has no dairy, so no butter, no cheese. I know, I really love cheese. In fact, cheese I believe will be the first thing that I reintroduced into my diet, at least from the dairy side of things. But I do eat eggs, but outside of that, everything that I eat at one point or another had a pulse. It had to die. It was an animal. It was living. And now it is not. It might sound morbid, but let's be real. That's what I'm doing. I'm eating dead animal, right? Carnivore King, and I'm doing pretty well. Carnivore King. Here. Get some of this right here in the hotter spot. All right. Woohoo! Nope, no fiber. No fiber. Provolent Bond. I like that name. That's good. What about coffee? Yeah, so I'm on a carnivore diet, and for the food portion of it, I am strict, but I still use seasonings. That's not animal. I still drink tea and coffee. That's not animal. And salt, of course. But outside of that and water, yeah, it's just animal. You eat eggs with steak? I do. In fact, that's funny that you asked. That was my go-to meal in the beginning of this diet because I really didn't know what I was going to eat. So I had steak and eggs for breakfast and dinner right at the beginning. Yeah, breakfast was pretty good, I gotta say. Steak and eggs for breakfast, that was something that I could have got behind long term. But then I started making my all meat carnivore chili, which is about 20 pounds of all meat. And I started portioning that out with eggs and frying it all up together. And that became my breakfast cereal, my hot cereal, my breakfast. So yeah. I don't know who that Paul is, but I'll definitely be searching that person up after this live to do some research. And if I have or have not, I'll let you know in a DM. All right, we're getting close there. Let me just throw this back on this side, and I'm going to get ready to pull this off here pretty soon. Kool-Aid. Bro shits every 4 days. Oh, to bring it up? Oh, yeah. Katie, I think that's a pretty good idea. I'll make sure to bring that up. What's a segue? How should I? That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So Katie wanted me to highlight, to your question, do I follow Paul's diet? And the answer is no. I don't know who that is, but I did learn about the diet initially from Jordan Peterson. And he was talking about how he started doing the diet and he started losing 7 pounds a month. I think he said 10 months in a row. And then in that same podcast where he's explaining his diet and what he's doing, he talked about his daughter Michaela and how she is the one that brought it up to him. And for her, she ended up doing the lion diet for over 8 years before reintroducing other foods. And so I'm not doing the lion. I can't even say I'm doing strict, but I'm doing the carnivore diet. And I owe it to what I got from Jordan Peterson. That he really made me want to try it. How have you had good energy with the diet? Yeah, absolutely insane energy. I've never had energy like this in my adult life. No, the energy is crazy. The mental clarity is highest it's ever been. Like, I'll go to bed at 11:30, and I wake up at 4:44 every morning. And never do I wake up like, ah, fuck, I don't want to get up. No, I wake up, I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I'm on with the day. Boom, I'm at it. And I was never like that before this diet. Can I please have a cutting board? Thank you. How much weight have I lost? I have lost a little over 70 pounds. I mean, collectively, it was close to 80 something, really. But I've added some more weight back. And my InBody scans show that every time that I kept on gaining weight, I was gaining lean muscle mass and still losing fat. So I've been in what they call body recomposition for a little over 3 months. It's been a wild ride. I can't trust the scale. If I did, I would have quit the diet because I was gaining weight when I'm doing everything right. It makes no sense. But it's just the cycles of the food in your gut, hydration. There's many factors on why your weight will fluctuate, but it just happens. It happens. And when I stopped changing my actions based off of that, I started having more consistent results. It's been pretty awesome. Now, let me just do some seasoning real quick, and I'll get back to the rest of the questions. All right, so let's do the seasoning. We're going to start off with that steak salt. Yum, all over me. And then, we got hit with that Kuso's Cowboy Butter. This stuff is fire. I've been using this stuff for over 7 months. I do really use it on my breakfast and my dinner every day. If someone would ask me, hey, what's that? When you think of carnivore, how do you remember it? I'll be like, Kuso's Cowboy Butter, the taste of my carnivore diet. So that's what we're working with, y'all, right here. All right, take that inside. Give you these. I'll be right back to show how awesome it is to clean this with just water, microfiber towels, and a little bit of elbow grease. All right, y'all, let's see. Can we do it? I know we can. Do this every night. But here, microfiber towel. All right. Have a true morning and still rush through. Yeah, our internet is having some issues. Yep, just water, y'all. It's one of the things that you gotta see it to believe it. You know what I mean? I'm AJ, and you are you. Go ahead yourself. A great day too. All right, y'all. Let me get back on. I'll get the next question and start talking. All right. Basically, his protein comes from grass-fed beef and pasture-raised eggs and carbs from fruit and honey. Oh, the other person's diet. Got it. I do animal-based like Paul, grass-fed eggs. I mean, if you really think about it, regardless of the title, is it carnivore, is it protein-centric, without all of that, all of those things sound like really good things to be eating. I'm not saying that I'm doing the carnivore diet because I'm against fruits or vegetables. No, I never said that. But what I will say is I think the best thing that anybody can do, no matter what the diet is do your best to stay outside of the center aisles of any grocery store. Stay away from the ultra processed foods. If you eat more whole foods, especially no matter what diet you do, if you prioritize protein, and not in a carnivore sense, but just macro sense, if you prioritize protein over anything else, you will be more satiated. You will become full and happy with your meals. And you'll be getting a lot of nutrient dense food in your body too. So with all of that being said, like, I'm not saying, the only way is the carnivore way. No, everybody's different. I tried the ketogenic diet and a number of different iterations of the diet. I had mixed results, but most of them resulted in me losing weight and feeling better, at least during the time. But it wasn't sustainable for me. So, and funny enough, I think a lot of people feel that way about the carnivore diet, but I've had different results. Hi. Katie just waved her hand like her because she did not do well on the carnivore diet. And that brings up some theories that we don't know for fact, but she was wondering why she was having such a hard time on the diet. And it's possible, because it's brought up, but it's possible that there might be a correlation between your blood type and food, your blood type and what type of diet you can do. Now I'm blood type O, and it said that I can have a lot of meat. I'm good. My body has a really strong acidity, I believe is what it's talking about, and in my stomach, and so I can have a lot of red meat. But Katie is type A, and nope, more fruits and vegetables for her. That's how her body does better metabolizing. Now, I don't know if all this is factual or not. It was actually new information to me when it came up, but she didn't feel great doing it. She did it for a little over 3 weeks. Yeah. What were your symptoms? You were just super tired, right? Yeah. I mean, it goes beyond that, of course, but yeah. So it's not for everybody. And it sucks knowing that. Because, I mean, I thought I figured this shit out. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the best. Well, it's not the same for everybody, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I do chicken on carnivore, but I prefer more beef. But that's just me and my preference. All right, I almost have this cleaned up. I had noticed that last night when I was cleaning up, it was a little too dark. Didn't do a great job. All I had to do is light it, let it get hot for like 60 seconds, turn it off, and then I was able to rub off all the stuff. So I really do love this cooktop. It's actually pretty rad how well you can clean it with just water. But thanks for following. Appreciate it. Welcome to the One Nacho. If you didn't know, when I was in the United States Air Force, nobody could pronounce my last name, so they gave me the nickname Nacho. Well, the thing about nachos in the party setting is that if you go to grab one and it's stuck to mini chips, that counts as one nacho, right? And that's what we are. I know it's cheesy, but we got to stick together. I still can't get that out with a straight face. But yeah, welcome to One Nacho. We are one now. All right, I think I got it. Let me get one more rag and then we'll close this out. I think that's pretty good. And then Katie and I are gonna go in and, man, Ted Lasso's not tonight, it's tomorrow, huh? I think it's Tuesdays. I don't know either, but man, that was a good show. Game of Thrones? What? Oh, really? That's cool. All right, y'all. So before I jump off here, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out, watching me, hanging out while I make my carnivore barbecue dinner and chat about my weight loss journey. Really appreciate it. If you liked what we're doing here, I'm trying to make it every day. But if you didn't know, I also have a morning show called Perk Up Live where I make espresso, talk about current events, things I'm working on, traveling that I'm doing for work, books that I'm reading, among many other things. But both of these shows just recently got their own show handles. What I mean by that is right now you're at AJ Marinaccio watching me live. Well, we have now a channel called @PerkUpLive and @Carnivore BBQ. And both of those new accounts need your help. I need my first 50 followers for both accounts to be able to help me unlock the ability to go live on those accounts. And as soon as I do that, I'm no longer going to be going live here for Perk Up in the morning, or will I be going live for Carnivore BBQ. Not on AJ Marinaccio. I'll be doing it on the new handles and moving forward, because TikTok, as they are teaching all of us now, is a little different than it was. And my shows should outperform what they're doing currently as soon as they're the only thing being uploaded on a new account. See, right now I have so many different things that I've uploaded over the last how many years I've had this account that the algorithm doesn't know what's coming next, and that doesn't really help me. But with your help and a few more follows on both those accounts, we can really test out the new TikTok. So thank you all for hearing me out. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Now let me show you how clean I got this with a little bit of water and microfiber towels. And then I'm out of here. Bam! Yeah, that's a hot spot right there. Not bad. Not bad if I say so myself. All right. Well, with that, thank you all for coming out. Appreciate all the stuff that you guys been doing with those screen taps, all those likes, the follows, really appreciate it, and the comments. I just want to let you know, all those things help out the show see more eyeballs. Every time the algorithm's like, oh, what's going on? Why are there so many comments on this live? Or why are there so many likes? It sends it out to a larger group of people to initially find it as new viewers. So thank you guys for that, because it's helping me grow. With that, I'm AJ, you are you, and until tomorrow morning when I do Perk Up Live, you have a good one.
Pretty well. King. Doing pretty well.
I made that.